All right, Mona, thank you so much for being with me today.
Aw, thank you for having me and my little monocorn
You're a
here to join
monocorn.
you. How adorable.
Very
Thank you.
adorable.
I love
Now,
the eyeshadow.
I know I'm here to talk about mixed fusions. This is Magic Makers, and it's all about people who took their ideas from ideation to store shelves. But you are just an icon, and you've done so much in this entertainment space, and you cross over so many different genres, categories.
I think what I can start with is saying that I'm a firm believer in life with no limits, right? Meaning that, like, anything and everything is possible every single day that you get up. And I know it sounds like cliche rhetoric, but it's really true for me because, like, I tell the story all the time. I watched my mother navigate life with absolutely nothing but her wits, her faith, and her belief in the idea that she could do anything, right? She had no formal education, she was functionally illiterate. And for me, at a very young age, I was like, wow, with the limitations that she had imposed on her, to be able to accomplish everything that she did, what am I capable of? Right? So every single day, it's like whatever I feel like doing today. And I'm sure that it is not the most enjoyable experience for my team because they're like, oh crap, what are we doing now? What? I produce television. Why am I involved with a tour? But I just feel like, as humans, as beings, navigating this one life that we've been given, we have a responsibility to ourselves to like test our limits.
How did you get into products?
Products were a natural extension, right? Like, it's so funny. I'm like, everything is a natural extension. There's 6 degree. I can build a 6 degree bridge to anything that presents itself, right? And so when I started producing television, which came as a result of managing artists, them wanting to expand on their brands and their careers, and a lot of times because we were boxed into being music managers, it'll be like, oh, they need to get a film and TV manager, not an agent, a manager to come in and pretty much capitalize on what we've spent years building and pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into. So I decided that, you know what, no, I want to expand with my clients. And I remember being connected to this company that was sponsoring events. And they had, a bunch of different wine varietals. And at the time as well, there was a lot of, vodkas and tequilas that were popular. But we saw that the women were all ordering Moscato. And when I got to know the guys who ran this company and they started kind of educating me on wines and varietals, they talked about the trends that, liquor and beverages and wine have where people, that's how they kind of follow the market. And it showed that Moscato amongst women of color particularly, was on the rise. Around the same time, they got in a request, and we'd built a relationship from them sponsoring the events that I did with their wines. And we found that Nicki Minaj was a huge fan of Moscato. So it was like, ding, connecting those dots and being open when opportunities present themselves. And so, yeah, we put that brand together from inception. I'm talking about everything from let's do color studies of what shades and what color palettes, incentivize people to drink or be happy, so that blue was intentional. The blue of the bottle, the size of the bottle, that it fits so perfectly in the hand and allowed you to be cute when hanging out with your girlfriends, So that was a very long-winded response to your question about what led me there. But I figured I'd give you the whole journey, damn it, the whole story.
That was really good.
No, but that was kind of not only what led me to get into the wine business, but just the psychology behind wanting to super serve the consumer that I was engaged in.